Hey everybody, welcome to today's training. Ridiculously excited about the next 6 weeks because, man, I just got to tell you, we have got new technology that we'll be releasing in a few weeks here that is going to change the entire reputation marketing industry and how we get reviews. It is just out of control, incredible. So hopefully you guys are ready for a wild ride. Because I'm talking crazy stuff like in 2 days, without sending one email, without having to use CRM or any of the software, we got 9 reviews on Google and 7 on Yelp in 48 hours. So by the way, how's my audio? Is my audio a little muffled? Audio is good, little? It's peaking a bit. Overmodulated. Okay, let me check here. I have a brand new computer that I've never used on a webinar before. So let me recording. So let me see here. My microphone is down. Let me take the decibels down. Okay, is this a little bit better? Testing 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. Good. Much better. Okay, that's probably it then. Looks like I had the boost on a little bit too much. Testing, let me look at my audios real quick. Testing 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's still pretty loud, huh? Yeah, okay, good. Is that so me. Is that good? Okay, good. All right, louder. All right, I'll do a little bit louder. I feel like I'm inside your head, right? Don't sing. Okay, I won't. I promise you, I will not ruin your day by listening to my tone deaf singing ability. Okay, so the louder is better. Okay, so if you got the louders going, let me just do recording devices real quick. Let me turn that up a tad bit more. All right, so I'm gonna boost this to like. Let me see if that works. Yeah, is that better? Okay, good. Crisp, E-flat, distorted. Okay, cool. All right, you guys ready to lock and load? We got a lot of amazing stuff going on this week and next week. But listen, I need you to first of all mark your calendar, not just mentally, because in about 2 weeks we're going to be releasing a new technology that it's just insanity. Never before in the history of reputation marketing, which we really kind of trademarked the industry a little bit 4 years ago. I mean, we were the first to market. Lots of competitors have come on. Lots of competitors copying what we're doing, and we continually stay ahead of everybody. And so we built some technology that is just going to blow away your customers, as well as, more importantly, it's all hands off. It's all autopilot. So please, the next training you get when we talk about, it'll be probably 2 or 3 weeks here, so it'll be exclusively on this new technology. It won't be, you know, a bunch of updates or training. It'll be just on this technology and then how to use it. So, you're always on top, David. Thank you so much, Sam. Okay, cool. So, by the way, how many of you are not in the mastermind, real quick? How many of you are not in the mastermind? Okay, just put 1 in the chat box if you're not in the mastermind. Okay, Patrick, and okay, good. So let me just say this. First of all, 2016 is a big year for all of us, and I want to. Let me click record. Let me see here. I'm looking at my screen, and I don't know why I can't click record. Hold on here. I'm going to change my screen real quick. So I can't click record at all. So it's not giving me that ability. I don't know why that is. So
David, this is Carmen. I can record it. It's letting me from the site. I tested it.
Okay. Okay. So let's little red light. Thank you for telling me about the little red light. You know what? That's a brand new one. I didn't know about the little red light. All right. So all right. So let's jump in. If you can click record, Carmen, we'll get going. All right. All right, everybody, welcome to this week's training, really this month's training. In January 2016, we've done some amazing updates, and what we've really done behind the scenes is create some new technology that is going to revolutionize your business. And for me, 2016 is a breakout year because 2016 is the year for reputation marketing. The entire market has changed. Let me just give you guys a few stats that I keep reiterating, and I hope that you've memorized these stats, because 92% of consumers now read online reviews for local businesses. I mean, there's nobody left. Every single business needs your abilities, needs your consulting advice. As a matter of fact, let me show you what's happening with the millennia generation coming up, right? Ages 18 through 34, 97% of those consumers age 18 to 34 read online reviews to judge local businesses. So it shows you where everything is going. So in the next 4, 5, 6 years, we're talking 97 to 100%. And when you get a market that's 97 to 100%, that means there are millions of businesses right now that need your help. And so what we're doing is we're building the strategies and systems for just to skyrocket your business. And one thing I just want to make sure that you write down is the goal of this year is to get into a mastermind, right? I believe this year is the biggest year that for all of us, but it's going to be very difficult if each one of us does it alone. My business is going to grow because of you. Your business is going to grow because of me. Your business is going to grow because of others. And so the mastermind is going to be opening up in about 2 months. So it's plenty of time. I just want to let you guys know that a mastermind is where you need to be. Whether it's ours or someone else's, you need to be with like-minded individuals that are rowing in the same direction, that really care about you, because this business, this opportunity is too big to pass up. It would be like in websites were in 2003 and 2004, right, where typically about 60, 70, 80% of businesses had websites or were effectively using websites back then. And then you were on the very verge of that, right? And then all of a sudden 100% would hit and like, wow, websites are huge, right? But the problem with websites is there's a lot of moving parts. With reputation, we literally built the systems to autopilot a 6-figure business for you, but we want to get close to you to help you with the process. So I'm going to jump here and just show you, I want to see the Facebook group here real quick. So inside our mastermind, we got a Facebook group, and this just happened 21 hours ago. Big shout out to David Sprague to say again, they're creating for such an amazing system. This week I did 2 expose interviews, which is 2 new customers, another 2 technical sign-offs sold, which is another 2 customers. I have another 2 core LK. He said LK, but that's actually RK presentations, and it's only Wednesday. Without the Genius Mastermind, the tools and all the guys here make me feel like a part of something special. This would not be happening. I'm stoked. And I'm so stoked for Austin, right? And just look at all the cheers going on. Way to go. Great job. Wonderful. This is a very tightly small-knit community, right? Mike says, I'm interviewing a new salesperson this afternoon. I would like some advice, please, right? So we've got, accountability threads where saying, Gene saying, look, I've got 14 calls today. I reached 2 decision makers. I need to return 3 calls tomorrow, but I only made it through half of my list. I need to schedule. I mean, everybody's just pulling together, right? I did 10 calls yesterday, 4. Now, this isn't like, 4, 6 weeks old stuff. This is in the last 24 hours. So could you imagine, just think for a second, put 1 in the chat box, if you think that your life would be a little bit different if people were rallying around you, rooting for you, giving you accountability, helping you with questions 24 hours a day, and having this type of success, right? So just awesome. So love being in the mastermind. Awesome says, I love you being in the mastermind. I just want you to consider that moving forward, because we have new technology, new systems that I'm telling you this, no one in the world can touch. I'm going to separate you from everyone else. No matter what business you walk into, you're going to be able to differentiate yourself, and they're going to stand at attention wondering what you got because you're so different. So it really starts with understanding Rep Kahuna, right? Because that's our core offering at this point. And so look, there are 27 million businesses in the U.S., right? Like, in 97% of all their customers need help, are looking for reviews. So these businesses need help. I hope you'll jump in. So let me give you a few other things that are going on here. First of all, a few FAQs. What are the marketing materials to help me sell? I've been distracted and haven't paid attention. So put 1 in the chat box if that's you saying, yeah, David, I wouldn't mind getting back on track here. Where are those marketing materials again? Okay, so if you go into Local Genius and you just click on Reputation Kahuna, on the left-hand side here, you're going to see your Reputation Kahuna training. This is your sales training. I keep this up to date almost every 2 weeks, right? So you got your bonus response templates, you've got professional sales training, right? And then contracts and proposals as well if you have them. So please just jump in here, and then we've got some amazing master classes here. So if you're like, look, I'm a little foggy, right? So I showed up today because I want to kind of start from master class 1. So you've got master class 1, you got master class 2, you got master class 3 of sales, and then you have new fulfillment training as well, right, in the back here. So just take a look at this, go through it. You're going to be blown away by what you see. So just a quick review here. I want to go over, I think, something that a lot of people maybe aren't clear on right now. And let me swap here. There we go. One is terms. What are the terms you're going to be using, David, as you train? And the term is called agency. And you are the agency. So whenever we say agency view, that's just you. We're going to start using the word merchant, not client, not customer, because you could be our client, you could be our customer. You could have different customers and clients as well. So we use the word merchant as the term for your client, someone you're selling to. So you're the agency, then you've got a merchant level, and then you've got a merchant location. And the difference between a company and location is a company is just the brand of the company. So inside Rep Kahuna, we want you to go after the big companies, the big franchise. We're built for that, right? Anybody want to take a guess at how many companies we're monitoring right now around the world? Anyone want to take a guess? All right, 4,000, 5,000, 500, 15,000, 10,000. So right now it's over 17,000 businesses around the world. From what I understand, that's more than HubSpot. So when you want to think about a robust system that you can take to any company and do hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of locations, right? That's you. So the point of it is that what we want to do is create a merchant company, and that's kind of the umbrella to put the merchant locations in. So there's really no difference between the company and the location, except a company, we want you to be able to see like high-level view of all the data. So that's why we put locations under it. And then white label and subdomain. So anybody have questions on white label and subdomain? You want me to go over it? I can show you it real quick, because I want everybody right now, if you want to walk through to white label all your stuff. You've got to use your white label. It's your brand. Just like Rep Kahuna is a brand, you could come out with, Review Annihilator or Review Getter or whatever you want is your brand. Does that make sense? So let me just show you guys real quick what that looks like. And for those of you who want a quick review, so if you log into Rep Kahuna and you go under your account here, you're going to see white label. So under white label, you're going to see that you get a subdomain. So in this subdomain, you can say, look, to a location or a company, hey, if you want to log in, go to tweetkahuna.repsite.com. So that's where they go to log in. So if I click here, right, this will be the branding. It just says, it's a dummy site right here, just rep site, right? Now if I want to change that, I can white label it by buying a .com name, putting it here, and then choosing either HostGator, Namecheap. I've got some directions down here of how to actually white label it. So when someone goes to reputationlabels.com, it's forwarded to this subdomain, but it's white labeled to you. Now under agency profile, if you want to change your branding, it's right here. Right, you got some really cool options for branding. So you can see right now it says rep site. But if you want to create a logo, so let's go under, let's do a company logo, and then let's just grab one real quick. Oh, this is a cool one, right? So I can just grab your company name and the slogan. I'm going to just save it to my hard drive. Put logo there. And then now I can click upload an image, go to my desktop, grab it, right? Oh, I'm sorry, this is I said logo. So you get a 7 by 1 or 1 by 1. So it all depends on what you want to do. So I'm going to choose 7 by 1, right? And then click Save. And then now you're branded. Isn't that cool? So now I click Save. And now if I go right back to that, that's how easy it is. But one in the chat box says that's uber easy. And you think you need a little sexier branding. Yeah, super easy, right? So now when alert banners go out or your reputation report banner goes out, right? No, that's not too small. That's actually a little bit too big, believe it or not. So you don't want to be gaudy, right? We do a lot of design work. You want it to be nice and clean. So so on the review banner now, when those go out, you can create your own banners by putting your own custom header in. So this is a brand new feature. And then you can choose an image or even upload your own image. So you can see here that when it goes out, you can even choose your own colors to really brand it and look super uber nice. Right? So these are your banners that go out in email. So if you want an email banner, it's going to look like this. Cool? All right, so I just want to give everybody a little heads up if you're not doing that now. Manage, build, and market. So some of you might have an aha moment here where manage, build, and market are really three philosophies. Typically, most reputation companies just manage, right? There's a lot of companies that just manage. Then there's companies that do manage and build. Then there's companies that'll do a little bit of marketing. So they might say, look, we'll post the reviews on social media or whatnot, but they don't do all three. And we're one of the very few companies on the planet that actually focus on all three, and that's how you should sell it. So you've got a manage package, you've got a build package, and you've got a market package. So if you're in the mastermind, I go in great detail about this. But the point of it is that when you're selling it, and if you watch the master classes, I believe it's masterclass 4 when we do proposals. So masterclass 4 is right here. Masterclass number 4, right? Sales strategies and how to get customers and convert customers, and then proposing and closing. So what's your proposal? Well, you're going to propose based on this, based on managing, build, and market. And if they don't want that big package, then you're going to say, oh, we'll just do manage and build. Or if they don't do that, then just do manage. Does that make sense? Put one in the chat box if that makes sense. Yeah, I want to get to the advanced stuff in just a moment. I just want to do a recap. I haven't really reached out to everybody in a while. It's been about 30 days. So, and then you've got the CRM. Now the CRM, for some of you, this might be a little unique because just the way that we've designed it. So we designed it very proprietary based on a strategy in a process. And so I want to jump in here. So every business is going to have on the sidebar manage, build, market, right? So here's all your manage, here's all your build, and here's all your market. So how we train on it is how we sell it, and that's how we fulfill on it. Now in the CRM, none of these manage, build, market tabs are accessible to the local businesses. When they log in, they'll only see what's inside the CRM. So this gives you the ability so it's like the Wizard of Oz, right? When Dorothy and Tin Man, all those guys get to there and they pull back the curtain and you see the old man, they're like, look, you're not a wizard, are you? And all of a sudden, all their expectations of all this great wizardry goes wah, 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 right? And ours too. So listen, if you just go out and sell software and you let them have access to everything, your income is going to go wah, 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 wah. I know because I talk to people that have moved from other systems that weren't making any money at all because they were selling software as a service. And that's not what you want to do. You want to sell your consulting and your strategies. And software is part of that. Your advice is part of that. Your process is part of that, right? So the difference between, hey, I'm going to sell you a coffee bean for 99 cents, or I'm going to sell you a Starbucks latte, and then I get $5 for only 100 coffee beans. So you can sell 1,000 coffee beans for 99 cents, or you can sell 100 coffee beans into a cup of coffee for $5. Now, two different strategies, but I want to let you know the first strategy allows you to make very little money and have a lot of work and lose a lot of hair because you're out there schlepping deal after deal after deal, and you can't give great customer service to 100 customers to make money. What you want is customers at $700 to $1,000 a month, and you only want 10 or 20 of them to get started. Does that make sense? So I didn't say it was no self-serve the customer. I'm just explaining that all the cool stuff is really behind the scenes here in market and build. Now inside the CRM, right, you have access to the CRM too. But I'm saying when they log in, when they go to your website, and they log in, they're going to see this and only this, right? They're not going to see all the extra cool stuff. So there's contacts, there's campaigns, there's promotions, right? There's all kinds of amazing stuff that I won't get into at this point in time unless you have questions on it. But this is what they're going to see. So they can log in, they can get more reviews by uploading their list and sending out emails. So they can do that, right? But they're not going to be able to build an app. They're not going to be able to build a media center. They're not going to be able to build review videos. They're not going to be able to design the images that go out in marketing, right? So does that make sense? Where you need control, where they don't see things. If not, they're going to be like, look, this is just software. So just because we've created a system doesn't mean that everybody else should know about it. Okay? So this is not CRM. It's not the CRM Kahuna that you offer. No, Craig. I don't. This is, of course, this is Rep Kahuna. This is a Reputation Kahuna training. So this has got nothing to do with CRM Kahuna, okay? So good. Richard said, this is great stuff. I needed this overview. Good. I just want to set the expectations that they're going to log into this. And then, by the way, if you click on Get More Reviews, right, resolve bad reviews, send a promotion, latest reviews. So we got some really amazing activities for them to do if you did want to sell it. So the idea is set it up once and forget about it and let them go inside the CRM. But if you overwhelm them when you give them all the cool magic stuff that you can do, then you run the risk of losing money and overwhelming the customer. So you want to keep it nice and easy. So inside the CRM, they're going to see all their contacts. They're going to be able to create campaigns. They'll be able to send out promotions and do all kinds of stuff like respond to reviews. Now let me just click on contacts real quick so you can see some of the fun stuff that we're doing. So you can see I got great information here. 557 online contacts, right? I've got only 95% have not left me feedback. I got 57 negative reviews that are unresolved. It's amazing the amount of information that's in here. And then also campaigns. You can see here that you can create individual campaigns and be able to see, and they can see the accountability of the success of what's going on. So now, one more thing I want to mention here is add context to campaign. Is that you have 4 ways in a little bit, but there's really, here are all the ways to input data. So if you give them a CRM, right, and they do nothing with it, you know why? Because you can see when they imported every single contact. Was it by email? Was it by web form? Or did they import? So I can see that literally this yellow, like 99% of all the imports into the database have been through this, import your list. So they're not using the web form. They're not using email, SMS to import it all. So what is email, SMS? Some of you are not using this. Matter of fact, put one in the chat box. Give me some feedback if you're using email and SMS. Right? One for yes or 2 for no. Yeah, not using it. So here's the cool part. You should, by the way, let me find out real quick, how many of you have your own business set up as a seat in Rep Kahuna? Put one in the chat box if that's you, or 2, okay? Some of you don't. You need to set your own business up, because here's what you're going to do. When you get done with an appointment, you're going to, on your mobile phone, all you have to do is, and read this, the email and SMS feature allows you to add individual customers to your feedback request campaign for this location without logging in, right? So to add a customer, send a feedback request, simply send an email or text message. So the format is first name, last name, and phone number. So right now on your mobile phone, if you open up your text message and send a text to the phone number that you see here, which is 713-9510, this is a fake company obviously, but you'll get your own email if you send a text with your first name, last name, phone number, and email. It'll automatically go into a feedback campaign. So when you're done proposing a customer and you want feedback, send them into the campaign. So you don't have to log in. When a contractor, right, shows up to a business, a contractor shows up to a residence and they leave, teach them how to just send a text message and it go right into the feedback campaign. Put one in the chat box if that makes sense. I'll go, wow, I didn't realize that you could text message someone right into the campaign. Now, if you go into campaigns, this is where they would go. They would go into what's called a single context campaign. So the single context campaign is what all single individual contacts go into. The rest of these are list contact campaigns. So when you import a list of 40, 50, 100, 500, right? They go into these campaigns separately, so you can monitor them. So you can see, hey, I want to see what happened with that campaign. Well, we give an amazing report that shows you, obviously this is a demo, but you can see how many reviews got in here. You can see the total requests that were sent. You can see everything, and you can send this report directly to your customer. So when they say, look, after the end of a campaign, what happened? You can email them that report. Is that cool? So I just want to give a quick review of manage, build, market, and the CRM and what you can do. So now the setup tab. I want to go through the setup tab because some of you, this might be, because you don't use it enough, might be a little foreign. But I want you to see that when you click on the setup tab, where we immediately default to the company view. So that means you've got a company tab with their branding and their SMS setup, and it's the same look and feel as yours, meaning this is the feedback page header by default, this is their training center header by default, this is their media center header by default, and this is their email header. So when they're emailing out to their customer, you have 4 different types, and all you have to do is one click to make it look amazing. And upload your own if you want. So we have all kinds of bail bonds, business services, cosmetic surgery, all at one click of a button to make it look fantastic. Is that cool? So then you've got company, and then for the entire company, you have all the users from all the locations. So we have a global view of all the users. But now if you want to check on a location, you click on locations and it flips. So as soon as you choose a location, watch the top navigation bar, then you drill down into that location. That location monitoring, that location social, that location's alerts, and users. So when you're setting up a location, you have to drill down one level. Put one in the chat box if that makes sense to you now. Like, oh, I get that. So when you click setup, it goes in the corporate location, and then you click locations, and then it goes into a deeper look at each one. Okay, good. Now I want to show you some new features that we added on I think you're going to love. If you click on social, at the very bottom here, we have something called send email. How many of you have struggled with getting the accounts connected because you can't get the username or the password, or you have to, like their Facebook account, then they got to make you an admin? How many of you struggle with that? Okay, good. Well, we've just solved all your problems because we're going to allow them to connect it. So now all you have to do is go into the social for that location, click send email. It will send it to the decision maker, marketing manager, location manager, whoever you want. And then I don't know why there's not a pre-formatted text in here. Maybe I'm in a demo account. So my team that's on the line, if you could make sure that we have the links and everything in here. This is should be there. But so what's going to happen is all you do is click on this. It's automatically going to have a link to the page with the text saying, hey, first name Tom, we'd like you to connect your social media accounts so we can market your reputation on those accounts. Click here. And they're going to get a page that opens up just with this information. That's it. Is that awesome? And they can connect the accounts, and we're going to track it. We're going to track the email, when it was sent, if they opened the email, if they clicked on the email, and what actions they took to connect. So it's one thing just to send an email out and not know what the heck happened. It's another to know exactly what's happening. It's like looking over their shoulder, Jordan says. Brilliantly said. So yes, this is going to save a tremendous amount of time. And let me ask everybody, let's mastermind for a few minutes. Would you want this automatically sent out when you set up the location? So would you want us to do this automatically? Or do you want to manually go in and do it? Okay, so I've got about 80% say yes. So here's what we'll do. Carmen, if you could write down, we will put an option in the setup of the location to say, do you want to send out an email that has them connect their social media? Is that good? So it'll be option when we see in the wizard. Okay, good. Love it. See, this is why every single live training we do, you got to come on to give us feedback so we can build exactly what you need. So you can see you've got all the counts here, and so far we have 552 people we can reach, but only 67% of all the accounts are actually connected. Can you have a link to get this? It's Rep Kahuna Power Suite, or can I get Rep Kahuna on own? So if some of our team could be watching, people are asking, by the way, how many of you came to the training but for some reason aren't in Rep Kahuna right now? I don't know why. Maybe you're in Rep Videos and you got on the wrong list. Okay, so put one in the chat box. That would be me. Okay, so we got a few people. Wow, we have a lot of people. I didn't realize that. Okay, so so put Y in the chat box if you'd like to get access to it. We are, and I'm happy to give you access to it for 30 days for $1, just to give you access to it. Yes. Okay. Good. So all right. So if you could just put, I need to be able to search the chat here. So I can't put Y. Put $2 signs. If you could put $2 signs, that'll let me search the chat box and send it to you if you want to be able to get access to this. Okay, good. So let's no, not a dollar sign with the $2 signs next to each other. All right, that'll be not 44, right? That's $2 signs, right? That's if you don't have Rep Kahuna and you'd like to get access to it for 30 days to go through it all. Okay, excellent. Okay, so do we use this for expose with customers? No, Gerald, but here's what we've done. Here's the next big update I want to show you. We've integrated Rep Videos into Rep Kahuna. Now watch this very closely. Now, how many of you, so what tab do you think it's under? Is it under Manage, Build, or Market? What do you think? Manage, Build, or Market? Build. Okay, I got some manages. It's Market. It's Market. Yes, it's Market. Okay, good. So let me go over the Marketing tab because it's a powerful tab, and now you can see why we just don't want to let our customers see this, right? Because now you can see how many reviews you've marketed and how many times you posted on social media. This is money. And you can see at a glance all the sites that are connected and the total social media reach. Now this is an overview, so you can see now the website analytics. Now this is really important. Under Build, I'm sorry, Market. It's not under Build, it's under Market. I was thinking about yesterday with it. So in website marketing, we give you a brand new widget, and it's the most powerful statistical data that you can actually get. And what it is you build a widget, and we are dropping a pixel to look at everybody that's looking at those reviews. And Carmen, if you can see the screen right now and take note of that. So now what you can do is you can create multiple types of widgets. And you can put it on their website. You can put it on a testimonials page. You can put it on a mobile site. You can put it anywhere that you want. And then once it's connected online, every time someone looks at that page, we'll count it as a view. Watch this. Note this isn't retargeting. This is marketing. So every time you put that widget, so you can see here, 802 people looked at the home page and saw the reviews. 633 people went to the testimonials page and saw the reviews. Is that money or what? And we're tracking all of it here in the last, obviously, and we're going to, so we assign a color, and then you can track it for the last 2 months. So you can see here the total views since you've been marketing their reputation on their website or on blogs. So we can use this on our own marketing to get feedback from our marketing efforts. Well, Gerard, here's the better question. When you put reviews and stream them to a blog or a website, how do you know how many people are seeing those? How do you know? You don't. No one in the world has ever done this before. And that's why we're doing it, because we want accountability for the big amounts of money they're going to be paying you. Because now you can say, look, in the month of December, we had 484 people that saw your 5-star reviews. And trust me, that's proof of your work. Now, most important, I can show you that these little elements here, this is whether you're streaming text reviews or a video review, or you just have a widget. So here's how you do it. You just click Stream Reviews, and we've got a quick little wizard for you, and it's all interactive. How many of you are sick and tired of the old sloppy technology where you create something, and then you have to save it, and then you have to view it, like in WordPress, right? Well, that's old stuff. We've moved on in this last year and transitioned greatly where you can do it in real time. So watch this. If you want to stream reviews on or off, you can see your preview in real time exactly how it's happening. So you say, look, I want to put this on the main website. And then you assign a home page, a blog, a mobile site, right, or custom. And you can, anywhere you want, right? You can put on a competitor site. So what do you want to broadcast? Online reviews or feedback reviews? So online reviews are the ones we scrape from online, and feedback reviews are the ones that come in off a feedback page. How many reviews? You want to do 8? Or you want to do 3 or 4? And then what type of directory logo do you want? Do you want it minimalistic like this? Or do you want it large like this? Pretty straightforward. Now, you get some fun, really fun stuff where you can say, look, I want the max characters to be, you see that? Isn't that awesome? Can you create multiple widgets? The answer is yes, Rick. You create multiple widgets for every single page that's online. So one widget for a testimonials page, one widget for the home page, one widget for the blog. So you can count all these different views as part of your reputation marketing. Text color, you like it blue? No problem. Background color, a little light gray to match? Looking good. And now we click next. Now the next is you want to add videos. So now here's where you can put your rep video. So turn on, oops, put your review video in here. So let's do this real quick. I'll do it in real time so everybody's good to go. So let's grab a video. And let's go back here. Put the reviewer's name, David Sprague. All it's done in real time. and then you know, review done from a client that loves our services. Click Save Changes, and that's what your review widget's going to look like. Now, I don't think I've ever thought reputation as being sexy, but this has got a little sexiness to it when it comes to really great UI and really be able to get the message out in the marketplace about market reviews, right? So it looks really sweet, really clean, and more importantly, you don't need a designer or a developer to do all this. It's copy and paste a code. That's it. So now, do you want a widget at the top? And this widget goes to a feedback page, right? So now you can say, look, we're marketing their 527 5-star reviews found all around the web, and let me tell you, there's nobody that aggregates all the reviews and markets all the reviews. So what kind of social proof is it? Just, oh, well, yeah, I see 3 here, but you know, it's just 3. No, no, no. There's 527 from around the web. So change the color, right, for their branding if you want. Change the button color, pretty easy. And then choose the page you want it to go to. So when they click this, you can send them to a survey or any feedback page that you want. And then your review count. Some people might only have 3 reviews, right, because they're brand new. So you can turn the review count off. So put one in the chat box if this is getting you excited about what you can do for your customers. Okay, good. Amazing. I love it. Me too, right? I'm so excited about this, but we haven't begun yet. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So here's your code. Just copy this code and paste it wherever you want. And now you can see, when we go back here to the main page, now you can see this code will have its own widget analytics. So you can see main website right here, and it's inactive, because what we do is we search the web to find the code. And when we find the code, we show you that it's active, so you know it's connected. Isn't that cool? Yeah, is it responsive? Yes, it is. It's 100% responsive. Where do we paste the code? Nicole, where do you think you paste the code? Anywhere that you want. It could be on a sidebar. It can be on a lower third. It can be in a container. If you understand websites at all, you can paste it anywhere. The only thing you wouldn't want to do is paste it in a header or a footer, right? So the sidebar would be the best. So now you can see we did streaming reviews, we did a video review, and we have a widget in that one. But this one only has streaming reviews, no video, or no widget, and it's got a widget. If you want the code, just click here to get the code again. If you want to edit it, we'll send you back in and you can edit. Like, ooh, they didn't like the color, or they wanted the color to match the background a little bit, so it's a little bit more gray. Can you copy a widget? Yes, you could copy the widget over and over and over again, but if you put on different pages, you never really know who's hitting what pages. So I would do a widget for the home page, I'd do a sidebar widget, and then I'd do a widget for a testimonials page, and then I'd do a widget on their blog. Because remember, every single time you create a widget, when people see that one page, you get to count that as your reputation marketing. Make sense? Awesome. And by the way, once you install the code, if you make any changes here at all, it automatically updates the website. So you don't have to recopy and paste another code. So that means if you go from 3 to 4, it'll automatically update the JavaScript code on their website. Can we install a Facebook tab? I have not, JP, installed it on a Facebook tab, but I will let you tell me if that works or not. All right, so again, this is why I really want you guys sticking close to us, because we are the foremost leaders in reputation marketing, and the entire marketplace is only playing catch up, because they're so focused on managing, right? monitoring reviews, and pretty much everyone and their sister's cousin does that these days. So you need to differentiate yourself from everybody else, and when you show them these types of strategies, you'll crush it. Now, let's go a little bit further, and let's talk about social. So that's marketing their website. Let's talk about social media. So now social, what we've done is we've given you a visual of every review that's going out and the day it's going to post. So look at February. Am I a rock star social media expert? I didn't touch a thing. And look at my entire month of February is all ready to go. So now, what's a good upsell? What's the problem you're seeing with February? What do you think the problem could be with February? What does it look like to you? What's the problem? Blank days, yeah, but there might be some other problem. What's another problem? It's a short month? No. Okay, Steve got it. The pattern's not the problem, but let me tell you, could it be possible that we're posting more reviews than they're posting actual social media? Is that possible? Meaning they don't have a good social media campaign, so the only social media they're really going to be posting that week is our reviews. So, by the way, if this is happening to you with your customers, where you look at their Facebook and all it is like mostly streaming reviews, like every 3 or 4, put one in the chat box if that's you. Because if that's you, I'm gonna beat on you for a little bit here. Okay? So here's all the people that are in trouble right now. Right? So I'll just get your first names here. I won't put your last names. All right. You are all in a lot of trouble. You know why? Because that's an awesome problem to solve, and you're not solving it. So what should you be doing, Jill, Craig, Brad, Cheryl, Tim? What should you be doing? Selling them social media. That's right. Holy cow. I mean, this is a great problem to have that you created. Say, look, I want to let you know I'm looking at your social media right now, and you know, we're doing a great job. The problem is your company's not doing a very good job by posting and engaging customers on really great content in the marketplace. Now, so it might look a little overwhelming to people that, you know, people are doing so much, saying so many great things about you, but you're not saying great things about them, and you're not helping educate them, and you're not grabbing their attention. But you know what? For $300 a month, we can solve that. Put one in the chat box if you think right now you can start making money in the next 24 hours because you've missed this opportunity. Right? Oh yeah, huge. Dean says, great, what's your automated system for that? Let me ask you guys real quick, just some feedback. If I was to create 30, 60, 90 days of social media posts for you, and we would do it like $49 for 90 days of social media posts that you could use over and over and over and over again. Would that help you guys? I mean, it's not what we do. It's not what I want to focus on, but I want to help you where you're at. So would you buy that for like $49? Say, look, Dave, you give me 90 days where I could just kind of set it and forget it. Okay. Yep. No, I already have it covered, Denny. All right, good. Yep, could use that right now. Okay. I'm seeing that. Carmen, I just want you to note the chat box right now. Yeah, listen, we're not experts in social media. I'm just going to say that up front, but you know, I don't think you have to be a real expert in social media. You just have to have activity and engagement. And I think anyone can do that, right? There's a certain level of expertise where you're really trying to get leads and convert leads off of social media. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about just making sure that you've got a pulse, right? Just making sure that when people come, they look like that you're trying to, you know, have a conversation, engage them. Okay, good. So now you can see February. So let me give you a few things you can do. First of all, you can see all the posts and when they're going out. Isn't that nice? So this is the next upcoming schedule. So you can post right now if you want. If I want to post these right now, done. If I want to edit it, I can edit it, or if I want to remove it from the posting schedule. The posting log, this is everything that's been logged and then where we posted it. Now, a few things. You've got image review settings. So let's take a look at the image review. This is really nicely done. Our team did a great job, cleaned everything up to make you look like a rock star. So if you click on these, we've got some already pre-done colors for you. And Carmen, I had asked that the second color be white on everything. So if we could get that updated, not just the first one, but all of these, those second color white. Now, is Brenda here on the line? Let me see if Brenda's here, because she is not. So Brenda, one of our customers, asked me a few months ago, said, David, I've got companies that really want their exact color. And some franchises are like that, right? Some automotive dealerships, they want their exact color. So that's what we did. We gave you the ability to stylize the color any way that you want. So if you want to play around with this a little bit, right, you can with the text, footer. So we just gave you a few things you can do. Isn't that cool? And then your text. And you can save the design, and every single review will go out like this. Now, it's interesting because, yeah, let's see here. I'm looking for, oh, this image is an image we grabbed from their branding. So if in their branding, there's a logo. We use this logo if that's there. Right? Can I do the same for feedback pages? Dean, we've been doing this for feedback pages for 2 years now. So if you're not aware that you can do this with the feedback page, just click on Build. Can you set colors to rotate automatically? Oh, no, no, you can't, Craig, at this point. But if, you know what, if, put one in the chat box if you feel it's a necessity, not a want, because everybody wants it, but a necessity that you would rotate colors. Okay, you have a few people. It would be helpful so it's not the same reviews over and over. Okay, I get that. So, Carmen, if we could just log that as something to rotate through the colors.
Yep.
So, all right. So now, if you go under Manage and click on Feedback Pages, click Layout Options. Here's your layout options right here. Right? Here's your design. Look at all this. One click, beautiful designs. So we've had this for almost 2 years now. And again, this is the reason why we're building everything this way and with the 3.0 setup. So let's go back into Market and let's finish up with any last questions on social media? Social media, any last questions on that? If on the left-hand side, posting schedule settings, so if you want to change, hey, I want to do 4 stars or I want to do it every 5 days instead of, right? Click Save. We'll reorganize everything moving forward to only post every 5 days. So it's going to take a few moments because we literally have our servers are kicking in to really, you know, we go out as many reviews as you have. So if there are reviews in the queue, we've got to reallocate all 400 of them on your calendar. So it might take a few minutes. So social media reach. So social media reach is all about you connecting your social media accounts. So this is your reach right here. So obviously I'm in a demo count. There's only 29. I'm sorry, 552, which is another great upsell. Say, look, you've only got 500. Let's get it to 10,000. So now if you look at your yearly calendar, it's every 5 days. Put one in the chat box if that's just awesome. You're going, oh my gosh, David, one click, you rescheduled everything? Yeah, we did. So now you've got, so you can look at now, February looks a little bit different, doesn't it? It's like, wait, too many social media posts, hold on. You're doing too much. Say, no problem. It's one click. This is why, now put one in the chat box if you can see why we don't want them in here, right? We don't want them seeing all the amazing stuff we can do for their account. It's because when they see this, they're like, first of all, they can screw it up, right? But once all you do is come in and set it and forget it. It's not like you have to sit here and watch it and maintain it. Okay, so now you've got, and again, if you want to click Social Media Connect, it'll take you right to their social media account. So it's a little bit of a shortcut to get to their social media accounts. All right, so now let's look at the last tab, which is why I'm so excited about today, is we have integrated, after the last year of video marketing and Rep Kahuna. So now if you have a Rep Videos account, you open up the video marketing tab on any location. It will, now you can post right through here. You don't have to go into Rep Videos. So the entire thought process is that you do social media and videos month after month after month after month after month. Listen, you're paying $4 a video. And by the way, the price has gone up to $20 a video. So moving forward, those of you that have Rep Videos, if you don't have Rep Videos and you canceled it, I feel bad for you because it's very expensive now. For those of you that have Rep Videos, you're grandfathered in. So the rest of the, however long you have it, it's going to be $4 a video. So that means a $99 package is now going to be $499. So your $99 package that you have, everybody else is going to be paying $499 for. Okay? So, so now, take a look at the video settings. Now, video is in red, right? And so you would see red. First of all, I'm just seeing an issue here. See social media, Carmen? This should be blue. Is it an indicator?
Okay, I'll take a note.
And so we should have a little key on here that says social is blue and video is red. So I think we missed that. So now I don't have any red, do I? The whole year. Actually, you know what? They're doing this in blue, and that's wrong. So it looks like if I look here, look at my schedule. My schedule is 1:30, 2:16. I've got videos going out. Yep. So this should be red. So that's an oversight on our part. So now you'll be able to see social. I'm sorry. This. Let me say this one more time, Carmen. Red should be only video. So it should be a red icon here, and it should say video. That's it.
Okay.
When we look at the yearly calendar, it should have a key up here that says red for video and blue for social. And throughout the whole year, I want everybody to have a glance to see what they're doing socially and what they're doing for video as well. Is that good, everyone? Put one in the chat box if you're following me, if you're liking what I'm doing right now. Okay, good. Just want to get some feedback. Excellent. Woo, fantastic. So now when we go into social marketing, let's look at that one. That calendar is blue, so that's good, right? And when we click yearly, we do the same thing. So I just want them, whichever one they go, I want them to see red and blue so they know that, hey, I hear my videos landing and they can go either one. And then when we go to market, it should show for this, it should show both. Social media for red and then blue for video. And then if they scroll through, they can kind of see what's going on here. Okay, so now video marketing. So let's go back here. Any questions so far? So red video is, yes, red is video and blue is social. We're really images, right? Social or images. Okay, so now you can create a video. So here are your credits. So we can put all your credits in here. So with your videos account, you have 22 credits. One is allocated, and you got X amount available. So now you can create an online review, and here's the fun part. You can now look at all your reviews. So you can post reviews from the feedback page and from online. So if a brand new review comes in today online, you can get it, unlike Rep Videos where we only scrape one time in Rep Videos, and that's it. But when you put them in Rep Kahuna, you can post them over and over and over and over again. So you can literally set up all the videos for the whole year. So here's my concern for a lot of you. Honestly, I don't care if you give them for free in their package, over deliver, but every single one of you should be using every single one of your credits every single month. And there's no reason why you shouldn't be selling. I don't care if it's $50 a month or 100 or 200, 300. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're over delivering to customers so they don't leave you. So there's no reason why you should have extra credits at the end of the month, because they should be allocated either one every other month or one every quarter for your customer. But you need to go in here and start giving value to your customer, because we've integrated it so that now you've got a full marketing system. And what you're looking at here is the most powerful reputation marketing suite in the world. Nobody does website marketing like we do. Nobody does social media marketing like we do. And no one does video marketing like we do. And here it is at your fingertips, ready to walk into any company and grab any account that you want. So the cost for everybody that currently has it is $4 a video. So it's $99 a month, and we gave 25 videos for that. So you got plenty of credits here to be used. So you can use an online review, which is in your review box here. Your feedback review, which is from your feedback. You can use a written review, which you can just write it, right? Just, hey, reviewer's name, David Sprague. I want to use just online. And David said this training was awesome, right? You can use a random model, custom models, choose all your models, upload your MP3 here if you want to read it, and click save, and you're done. Or a video testimonial. So upload a video file, put the reviewer's name in, same thing, and you're done. Let me ask everyone real quick. Some of you are saying, I would like Rep Videos. How many of you would like to still have the $99 a month for 25 videos now that you're seeing this? Just let me know. Okay. Mimi, okay. Oh, wow. Well, there's a lot. Okay, so let's do this then. Put V, just so I can find you, put V with a $sign next to it. So video with a $sign next to it, so I can find you in the chat roll. If you want that the offer that we're kind of done with, V with the $sign. They got to be next to each other, so I can do not Z but V. V is in Victor. So V with the $sign. V with the $sign. Not two $signs together. V with the $sign. Look at, some of you might be in Australia where you're in a very dark room. I don't know, but it's V with the $sign. Okay, cool. So, okay, if you already have it, that's fine. I just want to make sure that if you didn't have it, I'll give you one last chance to get it. Our final offer was made 2 weeks ago, but the fact that you show up on this call, this training, you're seeing what we're doing. All right. I'd still like the video requesting more customer video reviews, though. Okay, Jeffrey. Okay, we got a lot of people here. That's good. All right, so now you can see your credits, your allocated, your posting log. Now you got your video options here too, right? So under video options, you have the exact same options. And so you can see here we've got the colors, we've got the background, images, and everything's real time. You've got your banners, or I'm sorry, your logos. Everything's here just like in Rep Videos. How do you connect the Rep and video accounts together? So Dano, it's a great question. So the way it works right now, and Carmen, I want to just confirm on this because everything that I say I want built typically gets built, but sometimes there's a little confusion. But the way it works now is if you have the client and we match it by company name, address, and phone number, if you have that same client in Rep Kahuna, it's already in there. So if you've got, you know, Dr. Smith, 123 Main Street, and you've got that in Rep Kahuna, and you've gotten Rep Videos, we instantly open this tab up for you. If you do not have it in Rep Videos, right, it is not available here, and it'll just be empty. The whole thing will be empty for you to use. So what we're doing is it's in both areas, right? So they're API'd together. So whatever you do here will show up in Rep Videos. Whatever you do in Rep Videos will show up here. Does that make sense? Chuck says, so you still don't do with video rankings? Oh, Chuck, we do video rankings all the time. If you don't think we do video rankings, you have missed out on the most important point about sales, is that you do not sell video rankings with the sale of the video. You sell video rankings after you create the video. And that's probably why a lot of people struggle, is because they do, I'll create the video and then I'll rank it for you and blah, 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 and then the price gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And while you're trying to catch up with them and they're confused and overwhelmed with everything you're trying to sell them, I got my foot in the door, made $300 and then sold them. They loved it so much, they trusted me, I sold them another product. Does that make sense? Okay, good. So, and then you've got your video credits. So if you want to add more video credits here and want to upgrade, we've got the same upgrade feature. Is you go from here to that we do in Rep Videos. So we've integrated everything for you. So in one place you can see all the amazing stuff that you can do with reputation marketing. All right, so let me get some questions here. Boy, it's been a strong hour of training and probably one of the best trainings we've done of the year, even though it's the first one we've done in the year. So let me get some fast action questions. Our arcade membership includes the maximum number of clients, separate Rep Videos to add a company? Yes. So Jill, you have 15. Currently, Jill, I know your account very well. You have 15 locations, right? So the maximum you could put in is 15 that you could do Rep Videos for. So remember, if you just want to do videos all by themselves, you shouldn't use Rep Kahuna. Rep Kahuna, the video part, is designed for monthly customers. So here's the idea. You start in Rep Videos, make them a client, and sell one video. Upsell them to your monitoring, your building, your marketing package, and then move them over to Rep Kahuna. Make sense? Okay, good. I'm not sure I have Rep Kahuna in Mastermind. Not sure if I have Rep Videos. Well, you definitely don't have the Mastermind, Mike, because you would know if you're in it. But not sure if you have Rep Videos. Okay, so Mike, you would just go, so here's if you know if you have Rep Videos. If you go to the membership side, and Carmen, can we do this? I find it odd that if someone doesn't have Rep Videos, it never shows up. Can we just gray it out and give them the opportunity to buy if they want? Because we just remove it altogether. So, but if you have it right now, you would see Rep Videos right here. Okay, so other questions. David, is still going to be a new version of Rep report that we can generate? Oh my goodness. When you see the reputation report coming out, it's going to blow your mind. Now, I know you guys have seen other reputation reports out there, but nothing. Again, everybody else is so basic because it's overwhelming to me why they don't think about the little things, right? But every little detail like you've seen here has been put into Rep Report 3.0, and we're just finishing up with it. So what you're going to see is just insanity when it comes to that. We're going to give you the options of so many different options you ever never thought possible, so that you can brand it, you can make it for different industries and different niches if you want. It's fantastic. Follow-up sequencing and API connections, and it's really awesome. So, oh yeah, oh by the way, the Rep Report will be your own domain, completely white labeled as well. We already do that now. Can we get a screenshot or use? You can update the PowerPoint to have that showing. I don't know what that means. That showing, Gerard. How do you how do I re-add Rep Power Suite to my account? Just put a support ticket in, James. Go to lmgsupport.com, and we'll do that for you. Just put a ticket in, and we'll call you and help you through it. If you go white label, you are stuck with the ugly gray and white dashboard. I don't understand what you mean by ugly gray and white dashboard. Sorry, maybe. So if we have a company in Rep Videos and we need to add the company also to Rep Kahuna. So Jen, let me say this again a different way. If you have the same company in both Rep Videos and Rep Kahuna, right, then they match and everything you do shows up in both places. But if you don't have it in Rep Video, if you do not have the company in Rep Videos and you have it in Rep Kahuna, you don't need to add it to Rep Videos at all. But if you add one to Rep Videos, it will not automatically show up in Rep Kahuna. So you have to add a company to Rep Kahuna to do the videos for it. But you can also add it to Rep, it's both, it's either or. The difference is if you've got monthly clients, right? I don't want you going back into Rep Videos and having to touch everything there. I want all the data, everything aggregated for your reports. You have a one-stop shop, a dashboard for everything, and that's what we designed for you. So the whole strategy is Rep Videos, get a customer in, get them once, and upgrade them to the Rep Kahuna platform. That's the strategy. So do we have snapshots with video integration reports to explain all the report section? Yes, Paul. We not only have snapshots, but we have videos. So on the reports, they can see each individual video and explain to them. As a matter of fact, let me give you a little hint of the complexity. We have video explanations for every single report that you create. And those video explanations are 3,678 videos. So that means there are potentially, for every single report, 3,600 plus combinations that we've created videos for. Now, who would ever do that? And that's the detail that we're getting into, so that every single area of your report is explained and personalized for that individual company. So when someone pulls a report, we'll have a video that explains the report. But not just one video that is generic. It's a video specifically catered to them and their report with their data. All right. So other questions here. By the way, if I haven't gotten to your question, please put it in the chat box. So we've got another 15 minutes. I'm happy to run through. I missed a lot of last hour. When does this new program start? And where will the replay? So David, it's right now. So you can go in your back office right now. By the way, anybody go in their back office and see this already? Just put mine in the chat box if you wouldn't. Just go in the back office. It's there. Will it be possible in the future to have a preview page for Rep Video that we can show our clients before uploading the video to social media? Now, Nathan, or Nathali? Is it? Yes. So Nathan, Nathali, we are working on that. So we realize that for some of you, that becomes an issue. Typically, we just create an extra YouTube account, but that is in our backlog. I expect in the next 45 days we'll have that. The first thing we got to do, and that we're focused on, is one, getting you the new technology that can guarantee reviews. Two is to get Rep Report 3.0 out to you. So once we get past those, we have a lot of upgrades coming. Will local Rep Report have a widget you can place on the website? Of course, Alex. Are you kidding me? Alex, let me just say this. I mean, the reports that you've seen with what we're coming out with are very basic, ridiculously basic. And there's good reports out there. But we're the experts in reputation marketing. Everybody else has pretty much been playing catch up for a while. And we stay ahead because let me just be transparent with everybody real quick here, because I don't play when it comes to your success. Anyone want to take a guess on a monthly basis what my investment is into building new innovative strategies for you? Any idea? So, anybody want to take a guess? 20,000, 30,000, 100,000. So actually, those that said 100,000, you're right. So we invest $100,000 a month. A month into innovating our products and services, and also supporting you. So that goes into our support desk, that goes into our developers, that goes into our process. And by the way, we spend a lot more than that. I'm just talking about reputation. I'm not talking about other products, just in reputation. That's what it takes. That's what a company would have to do to keep up with us, even if they were at our level today. So for you, you get access to $100,000 worth of development plus a $2 million platform for the $99 that you have. And those of you that don't have it and want it, I think it's an amazing decision that you're making, because all of us are making a lot of money and making a big difference in local businesses because we're following this process. So pretty exciting stuff. So can I discuss Kahuna Outsource? Yes, Paul. So Outsource Kahuna is no longer right now, and the reason is Outsource Kahuna that you see right here is Endless Rise. So we kind of white label Endless Rise, and they're going through a lot of transition. We're about 30 to 45 days of working some strategies out with them. So just Outsource Kahuna. So the question would be, well, David, how do I get like when I get a company and I want to get like 30 or 40 listings set up, how do I do that? Well, one would be to go to Fiverr. Fiverr has lots of gigs where you can set up 10, 15, 20 listings for like 10 bucks. Two is you go to a company called WL Marketing. WL Marketing sets them up as well. Three, you can go to Freelancer or Upwork and just put in a job and say, look, I've got these 15 or 18 listings that I need you to create accounts for. Set them up with this, use this email with this username and with this password, put into a spreadsheet, and there's plenty of experts that do that. So Barry says, everybody, big shout out to David. Good. Larry says, our virtual group has worked hard and is updated. Okay, great, Larry. Thank you for that. I appreciate you you letting me know that. We've been waiting to connect with them, but I don't think I've gotten any personal calls or emails from them yet to let me know, what the latest is. Local mods for directories, I think they're pretty good. Creating the directories, I've never used them personally, but I have heard good things about local mods. So so the CRM. So about the CRM, the client doesn't need an autoresponder, right? That's right. They don't need an autoresponder. Our servers send out all the emails. We take care of everything. Yeah, could you look at KL Wilson's post real quick, Carmen, that just came in about a 404? When is the SMS request a customer review feature coming into RK? Rob, that's one of the small updates we're going to be doing that's a part of a bigger technology in the next 3 weeks. So make no mistake about it, I want to make sure everybody realizes this. You cannot, at any point in time, ever send out a text message to any customer without having a verified opt-in agreement. It is $500 to $1,500 per incident. So I know there are companies out there that say, oh, just give us your list and we'll send out an SMS text message. No, you won't. Because if you do, that's on you. And if you don't have agreements that say we are indemnified from anything you do, you're in a lot of trouble. So if you send out 100 times 1,500, you're at a $150,000 fine for sending out one text message that they have not opted in, and you can track that opt-in that they've done. Make sense? So that's why when we spent so much time with attorneys and making sure that everything is buttoned up for you guys. So we'll be sharing that strategy in just a few weeks. So I sold text message for a bit, and the fines are scary. Yes, they are. But you know what? They're not scary if you just opt in. The problem is everybody thinks that the phone number in their CRM or their database is licensed to text someone, and it's not, because they didn't have any disclosures that said we can contact you via SMS. Do you agree to this? But we're going to solve all that for you. Hey David, good to see you, buddy. Does Rep Kahuna Contract Temple have any ability to text? Yes. So Tom, we will, and like I said, like about 3 weeks, we'll be sharing that with you. We want to look out for that. Brilliant stuff as always, Dave. Wow. Do we have online reviews in 48 hours? Spill the beans. So here's the thing. Mark your calendar. Let me just give everybody the calendar date. How's that? You guys want to do that somewhere? We'll give 1 or 2 dates. I'll be at TNC, so it'll be after TNC. So it'll probably be February either 16th or 18th. February 16th or 18th. Okay. And we're going to blow your mind. I'm telling you, it's going to be nuts. It's big as Rep Videos is, if not bigger, and a new evolution of reputation marketing. February 16th or 18th, correct. It'll be one of those 2 dates. All right, so any last questions here before we jump? We have almost 400 people on the line here, so I'm super excited about you guys. I tell you, I'm super excited about 2016. Hey, David, can you make the layout color options under video options of Rep Videos where we can use any color like any other areas of Rep Kahuna? Brett, yeah, we've had that request. It's just, and right now Carmen, I know, is probably writing that down. So realize we're at a certain focus, but yes, I will get that in probably in the next 60 to 90 days. Everything you deliver is awesome, Brett says. Would also be great if they have a white label website that our prospects could look at our reputation. Okay, Brett, let me ask a question here to everybody, actually, you know what? Let me do some stuff I don't want recorded. So if you could stop the recording, Carmen. So let me ask you a few pointed questions here. We have the ability to. We got some other technology we can give you for creating website, creating a page website that's duplicatable. We've got the ability to post to directories or directories we've created and that we have. So you've got more like a directory that you can control on the page. We got all kinds of tech that we have not released yet that we spent a lot of time and effort on. But let me give some point things. It's not done yet, but I was thinking about building a business center for you where you could actually turn on and off different modules. So for instance, in the CRM, if you didn't want them to have building campaigns, you just wanted them to see their monitoring, right? Then you could turn off some of these modules and they would only see monitoring, right? That we would give you a website. We would give you order pages. So they could pay automatically, and instantly once they paid, get put into the system. So that's the idea of it, and just give me some feedback. So it would be a website. It would be able to build packages. You'd have order pages where they could buy right through your merchant account. It would automatically tag them and then give them access inside the system, along with a follow-up campaign that kind of marketed them to come in and kind of do it themselves if they wanted to. So here's my thought on that. Because of the amount of the diversion of building that, I would probably put it as a $1 trial for like 90 days, and then probably charge somewhere between an extra $37 to $49 a month, somewhere around there, maybe $59 a month, so that we could, because there's a lot of management when it comes to using merchant accounts and stuff like that, and pages and websites, and there's just, it would have to be another division of the company that would just help you with that. Would that help you guys? So so just put one in the chat box, give me some feedback saying, hey David, if you could build a landing pages for me where I could offer these products and services, offer these packages, give order pages where they could do one click go in and buy, I would do that at $37 to $49, $59 a month. Yeah. Okay. So so it'll automatically bill. We'd have billing cycles for you. We let you know if their bill didn't go through or not. So it'll be a little of a kind of accounting system for you as well. So, okay, cool. I need that like yesterday, Eric said. Okay, good. So it would pay for itself pretty quick. I would think so. And again, you could turn it off. You don't need it. But I thought for those that wanted kind of the whole business in a box where you've got all those missing links you didn't have before, right? That, order pages and merchant accounts and a website and a business, business cards and, kind of all that. And then we could also give you some social media as well. So like for the 47, I was thinking about even handling your social media, where every month we would drip out social media posts so you could connect your accounts and we could manage that for you. So you would continually always, kind of marketing, right? Is that cool? All right, good. So great feedback, guys. Thank you very much for that. So you call it BizBox Kahuna. Awesome. With social, 47 is okay, Alex. Ooh, is that the clincher ache? The social media clinched it for you? Because what I'd say is you would get so many good reviews for your own business, and I'd see all these reviews on your social media. I'd call you up and be like, hey, you should pay $47 a month because we could take care of all that social media for you too. Just get the business center. Okay, good. Okay, guys, thank you guys for a great training. Listen, again, 2 or 3 weeks from now, we're going to be back in it. I hope that you'll do 2 things. 1, take action this week. Allow the energy, the excitement that you felt to go in and to catapult you to get in front of people. So you've got all these amazing things. You've got videos, you've got social, you've got their website. I mean, in the worst case scenario, do you think that you could sell 190, or let's just say this, let's just say 297 for the full year, where you monitor all their reputation, and you take all those reviews and put on their website for $297. Could you sell that? A one-time $297. Yeah, in a heartbeat. That's what you have to get your foot in the door. I'm not saying go out and sell $750 to $1,000 packages to start, but some of you need some cash today. And I know that if you call up companies you knew or your current companies that have said no to you, the last I counted, we had 17 different products inside Rep Kahuna that you can sell. 17 different products. That's crazy, right? So piecemeal them off. Let me ask you this. You guys want to do it? If I did a special training, it would be a paid training because it would be more of a mastermind training. If I did a mastermind with you and kind of gave you a sample, let's say we did it for $49, or I spent 2 hours with you, and I broke out and I created all the different products, right? And I answered all your questions live. Would you be up for that? Saying, look, spend 2 hours with me, David, and show me all the different trust triggers and tripwires inside Rep Kahuna and help me build them, give them names, give me strategies, give me a few scripts that I can use to go out and sell that. Would that be good? Okay, so what you're saying is like, David, if you could break it down for me and show me small little products I could sell as opposed to the big product, that would even help me learn it better. Would that be true? Okay. Okay, break it down. Okay, good. Yep, Wendell says $25 an hour would nuts not to be there. So we'll do more like an immersion training, right? Not like a training like this where I'm teaching you. It's hey, let's build some of the stuff. Let's build some scripts together. Okay, good. So let's look at that. Let me look to do that, and then we'll do something really special for everybody on that. Well, listen, those of you that want Rep Kahuna, give us 24, 48 hours, maybe till Monday. We'll send you an email. But hey, just as a reference, if you don't buy it on the offer that we're giving you, then it's not going to be available anymore. You can always buy it at the larger price when we release it publicly. But so make sure you take action on that. It's definitely worth it. And then 2 weeks from now, we'll be rocking and rolling. All right? Everybody have a blessed day. Take care. You don't have enough to do already, Jan said. When it comes to your success, Jan, there are no limits, buddy. It's all hands on deck. So the one thing I never want to do is be out excited by you about your success. I think of myself, look, if I'm not more excited than they are about your success, then then I think I'm doing you a disservice. So I'm super excited about your success for 2016. So all I need you to do is get focused, and then really consider, if you're not in the mastermind, all the success that we're having in there, and getting inside the family, right? Allowing us to put our arms around you and say, hey, let's all work together to do something great together for 2016. So just consider that. We're opening that up in March. So middle of March is when that opens up, just for March 15th, the calendar, if you want to mark it for that. All right, everybody, have a great week. We'll talk to you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.